regarding death. Nobody wants to discuss death as it is not considered a pleasant subject. When I look back, I see many people with whom I shared good moments are no more, like my grandfather, grandmother, my father, my uncle, and many others. They all are in memory and pictures. Of many, I remember their voices even. All who are born have to die one day, but still who are alive behave as if they will not die soon. They fight, they misbehave and insult others. Majority have closed mind. Either they are in past or in future projections. They keep planning for future as if they are immortal. And all this mess is because their mind is not open. An open-minded person tries to live in present and moment to moment, but this is rare to find nowadays. People are dying for good school, good marks, good college, good job, and good house. Their lifestyle has become such that for every small thing they are dying. This has become their habit, and they feel proud in saying that they have accumulated the things by dying every moment for them, and all this for their children so that they can live happily. They are concerned about future more than the present. How from child they became young and then old, they don't know, because actually they never lived. In this way, I appreciate West, who don't bother much for future in comparison to East. If we look around, we will find death occurring every moment. The air goes in our body and next moment comes out of our body. Thousands of cells in our body are created and thousands of them die each day. We see dead body of insects, animals and humans. A day will come when we will be one of them. Nobody wants to die, but death comes uninvited. Even the non-living things such as stones and metals are subject to decay. Life is in between birth and death. Death is an end to something. Death renews the things. In forest, during storm, trees break and fall. After some days, a new stem starts coming out from the fallen dead tree. One side a dead tree and other side a new tree coming out from it. When our driving license expires, we renew it. Now we will discuss death in a philosophical manner. One problem dies and new is ready. Every moment in life there is something new happening. We approach this new happening with our old habit, with our old experiences, with our old perceptions. We react more in life than positively responding to the new happening. For little problems, we get irritated as if sky has fallen on us. But we seldom realize that these little problems are symbolic. They are like our daily class tests. They keep us strong and help us to shape our personality. Death is beautiful when it is seen from no mind. Mind means your memory, your ego, and your sum total of all the mind impressions. If we see the life with no mind, then there is ecstasy. Then things are seen in true perspective without the burden of memory. They no more scare us. We are able to see their true nature. We are able to see them without contamination of our mind, and when this happens, life becomes beautiful. No mind is the removal of judging mind. Death of judging mind is no mind. If we are able to die in mind before we physically die, life will open a new portal. Else, you will die as if you never lived. What happens when a person dies? There are two answers to this. Many suggest that only the body dies, but consciousness is preserved. It takes birth again in form of some other body. The body is allotted depending upon one's karma, that is actions, good or bad, performed during the previous birth. Many believe that consciousness along with body both collapse during death, and there is no such thing as reincarnation. Scientists suggest that like birth, death is also a phenomenon. Science up till now has not reached that level where it can explain the life after death. Currently, it is a mystery. Everyone who takes birth has to die one day. There is no escape from it. Religions advocate one must pray to God, as God only can help us in this regard. Many say that one that did good deeds go to heaven after death, whereas there is happiness and ecstasy. One who did bad deeds go to hell after death, where they undergo pain and are brutally tortured. In many religions, there are different levels of heaven and hell. How to deal with the subject of death is a challenge. One should not feel traumatized or depressed, but keep in mind that everyone has to die one day. You cannot escape it. Thus, one must work and live in the world with full honesty. Many have notion that during death there is tremendous pain. One has to undergo and compare it with 10,000 scorpions biting at one time, but this is all debatable. Many people who faced NDE, that is near-death experiences, they narrate that as they met accident, they were taken to the operation theater where they experienced themselves floating in the air. They would see the doctors performing surgery and listen to their conversations. Few mentioned that as they died, they saw a divine light coming out of dark tunnel, which gave them soothing effect, and intensity of light was very high. Many recommend that death is a long sleep, and there is nothing to be feared about. Many say that after death we meet our forefathers and all our dead family members. There are endless tales about death and after death. Scientifically speaking, all are non provable.